Good morning. Okay, guys, let's start. You classified about microorganisms topic.
Good morning, Master.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, good. Page 246. Are you ready? Guys, you ready?
Yes.
Yes, we opened it.
Okay, let's go. The first question, bacteria are microorganisms and can be used in food production. It is important to find out which conditions bacteria grow best in. When bacteria produce, they form colonies, which means groups of bacteria live together. This petri dish, this is called, this one called petri dish, has 6 bacterial colonies. So what is the question? Here are the results for identical petri dishes kept in different conditions. The left table, this one, about the conditions for growing the bacteria without oxygen. So, and we have different temperatures. When temperature is 0 degree, number of colonies 0, and you can see that by changing the temperature, no number of colonies, no bacteria. So these conditions or this table without oxygen, you can note that number of bacteria colonies.
They are all 0.
Yes, all of them 0. The next one, in case of oxygen present, we can find with different temperatures. The first one, temperature 0, number of colonies 3, temperature 10, number of colonies 6, and so on. So we can note that by increasing the temperature, maybe the number of colonies increase as 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, and when the temperature reaches to 50, what happens to the number of colonies?
It decreases.
Yes. Before we reading the questions, we can note that oxygen is required for the growing of the bacteria colonies or not?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it's required. Okay. First question, letter A. How do you know this bacteria need oxygen to reproduce? How to do you know?
Can I answer?
Okay.
Because when we didn't have oxygen, no colonies were formed.
You means in the table without oxygen, the number of colonies equal 0. Yes?
Yes.
So it indicates that the oxygen is required for growing and reproducing for
Bacteria.
Okay, can I ask you, and who can tell me why oxygen is important for bacteria? Why?
Because as they need some important minerals to grow, they need oxygen to grow as well.
For respiration.
Energy.
Excellent, excellent. So, in generally, bacteria is living organism, and living organism have different characteristics. From these characteristics, respiration, which means intake of oxygen, to burning the food for obtaining the requirement energy, right? So bacteria need oxygen for respiration, for getting energy. So the first question answered will be in the table. Choose red pen, red color, okay. In the table, without oxygen, I will repeat again. In the table without oxygen, number
Of colonies are 0.
yes, number of colonies were 0.
Mister, what did you say about the importance of oxygen to the bacteria? My internet was bad, so I didn't hear your answer.
Okay, Urjan. I said that bacteria is living organism, right?
Yes.
And living organisms needed. Okay, Hala, you asked, write in the chat the answers. Okay, okay. Okay, Urjan. As living organisms needed oxygen for getting energy, bacteria is living organism, so it needs oxygen for obtaining energy. You got it?
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Letter P, the colonies formed are different sizes. Suggest an accurate method for measuring the size of the colony.
Can I just say by using a ruler?
Of course.
Okay.
Mister,
Yes.
can I say by putting it in a measuring cylinder and water, you know, that to measure the volume, we can put it in a measuring cylinder that has water. Then we subtract the volume of water and the colony from the water.
It is not wrong, but it is not accurate. He asked about the accurate method for the measuring.
Can we be able to measure it with a ruler?
Yes, by ruler. we can make plotted points, okay, by drawing it, and we'll join each of them together by ruler to be seen like this, in that petri dish, like this. Colonies here and here, 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 and connected together like this. And we can form this one here, not here, like this. So by plotted points, by drawing it and matching all together, or join it all together by using ruler to be seen. And we can make 6 plotted. Okay, it's clear. You hear me, guys?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay, I will write it. I will write it. Plotted points by drawing and joined together with ruler. You got it? Clear? Have you finished?
Yes. Mr. 1 second.
Okay, take your time. I will repeat the answer. Plotted points by drawing and joined with ruler. Have you finished?
Yes, I am.
Next question, this graph. We have 2 axes, y-axis and x-axis. As you can see, the y-axis represents a number of colonies, and x-axis represents the temperature. And in this part, the temperature between 20 and 30, no oxygen. Draw the result with oxygen on the same graph. Okay, let's turn back to the table. It's still about the first question. This table, this one. Okay, we will form the graph on this table. Clear, guys? It is the same question, not another one. Okay. Let's draw. Okay, please help me. When the temperature 0, number of colonies equal
3.
3. I think we can put it here. When the temperature 10, number of colonies
6.
we can put it here. When the temperature 20,
18.
18, so we can put it here. When the temperature 30,
28.
30, 28, okay, 30, 28 here. When the temperature 40,
56.
56. So 56. I think it here 56. Here. Okay. When the temperature 50, 21, right?
21.
Yes.
Yes. So then matching all of them together. And this one, yes, lines. This is the graph. So the first question, draw the result with oxygen on the same graph, with oxygen. The next question, use the graph to predict number of colonies at 60 temperature. Let's back to the graph. I clear it. I'm very smart. I will do it rapidly, like I think it like this. Okay, no problem. Like this. Okay. Okay, guys. Number of colonies at 60-degree temperature without oxygen equal what?
10. It's 10.
0.
Zero.
No oxygen, so no number of colonies. So it will be 0.
Zero.
Because the question asks without oxygen, so the temperature 60, 90, 100, 40, whatever, no oxygen, no number of colonies, so the answer will be 0. Okay, you got it, guys?
Yes.
The next one, number of colonies at 60-degree temperature with oxygen, we can find it by the graph.
هترجع تاني.
The same 0. Yes, it is the same 0. So the answers of the both points 0. Clear? Okay. Next page. Fungi are microorganisms which decompose the plant material in soil. Name one other type of microorganisms which is a decomposer.
Bacteria.
Yes, bacteria.
طب الفيروس يا مستر؟
Bacteria, virus is not depend on the dead bodies.
It's microorganisms only, صح؟
Microorganisms and parasites, but not depend on the dead bodies. As we now, COVID-19 affect dead bodies? No. So the answer of the first question, bacteria. Next questions. Decomposers like fungi contribute to the growth of new plants. Explain how. Okay, pay your attention, please. I will explain it. What is the importance of decomposers in general? Please pay your attention and write after me in your copy books, please.
Okay.
Okay, the headline,
Mhm.
important of decomposers, important of decomposers. Please write with me. Important of.
Sir, can you write what you're
Please.
Can you write what you're saying on the board?
I work from my laptop. It's not easy for me. So I want to be more accurate for this part. So please write with me. Okay?
Okay.
And I will try. I will try.
After the importance of decomposers,
I will try. Important of decomposers. Number one, get rid of dead bodies. Get rid of dead bodies.
break down the remains of dead bodies. Can I say this?
Break down, yes, no problem. Get rid of dead bodies so it prevents spreading of diseases. And so prevent spreading of diseases. Next point, number two, recycling. The minerals. Recycling the minerals back to the soil. So the importance of decomposers, get rid of dead bodies, so it prevents spreading of diseases. Number two, cycling the minerals back to the soil. So it will help the new plant to grow.
Okay.
Okay, Hala, I got it. Thank you. Okay, so the importance of decomposers, get rid of dead bodies and prevent spreading of diseases, recycling the materials or the minerals back to the soil again, so it will help the new plant for growth. You got it, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Next question. After heavy rain, soil can become flooded. If soil remains flooded for a long time, then the new plants will not grow. Suggest a reason for this. So after rains or when the soil becomes flooded, so there is no enough oxygen inside the soil. So in this case, no enough oxygen in the soil. So what will happen to the decomposers?
Die.
They will die.
Excellent. So when the decomposers die, so the recycling of the materials or the minerals will stop, so the new plants will not grow. Clear?
Mm.
Yes.
So decomposer die. And we can complete it. So recycling. Wait. You can write recycling of minerals. Will stop. You got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all of you, have you finished?
Mm.
Next question. Lily bought some fresh apples and lemons and placed them in a bowl near. Yes.
Can I say for the previous question that the water blocks the gaps
Wait.
between the soil,
Arjun,
therefore it's hard
Arjun,
for any minerals to get into the plant.
please repeat. Your voice is cracking. Please
Yes.
repeat, please.
Is it better now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I said for the previous question, can my answer be because the water blocks the gaps between the soil, so the minerals won't get to the plant?
The question is not related to the minerals and water directly. It's related to the decomposers. But your answer is not wrong.
Oh,
Question
okay.
ask about the function and the importance of decomposers. If you notice that, we start with the
I
not
didn't.
enough oxygen, so the bacteria or decomposers will die. So the question ask about the decomposers, but your answer is not wrong. Okay?
Okay, I'm sorry for confusion.
No. You're welcome. Place them in a bowl near the kitchen window. A few days later, Lily's apples had turned brown and were smaller and shriveled. The lemons had green mold growing on them. As you can see, this bowl, the mold and apple and lemon. So first question, explain why the apples had become smaller and shriveled. What happened to the apples?
And then
Decay.
Repeat.
They are being decayed.
Yes, decayed. Oh,
microorganisms feed on them.
yes. One minute. Okay, guys, I hear you. Okay, I hear you. Repeat. Explain why the apples had become smaller and
They
shriveled.
said that decayed and microorganisms have fed on them. These were the answers I've
Yes.
heard.
Yes. So the apples become smaller and shriveled because the decomposers feed on them, so they become decayed. Okay, next question. The mold grew from spores on the skin of the lemons. Suggest where the spores came from and how they got onto the lemon. How the spores came to the lemon, guys.
They
The
were
spores
in
carried
the
by
air.
what?
They were
Again,
in the air, and with the presence of the suitable conditions, they could live on the lemons and started decaying.
excellent, excellent. So they came from, or it's carried by, it was carried by air. So the spores came to the lemon by air. Okay, guys, here, have you finished?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, next. The apples and lemon in Lily's fridge still looked fresh, even though they were bought at the same time. Suggest two reasons why. First, the temperature inside the fridge, high or low,
No,
and bacteria
Low.
needs high temperature or
Needs
low
high
temperature.
temperature. Yes, it needs high temperature.
So first point, bacteria
Needs high temperature.
needs, we can say high temperature, but warm temperature is more accurate. Okay,
Okay.
so the first point, bacteria needs warm temperature, but inside the fridge is not warm. Next, about the, I will change this one. Okay. Next, inside the bacteria, the enzymes inside it, the bacteria needs warm temperature, but inside the fridge, it's low temperature. So the activity and the function of bacteria will work inside the fridge or will stop.
They will be stopped inactive.
Stop.
Yes, it will be inactive. So the work of bacteria depend on what? Depend on the enzymes inside it. So the enzymes inside the bacteria when it inside the fridge become inactive or active.
Inactive.
Inactive. So we can say the enzymes become inactive.
Mister.
Clear?
Mister,
Yes.
What does enzymes mean?
Okay. Enzymes is chemical substances but secreted inside the bodies of the living organism, like human. Help the living organism to digest different types of food. As we explain in the topic balanced diet, we have different enzymes secreted inside our body.
دكتور
Like, yes,
في البالانس ده مكتوب ان هي biological catalyst.
yes, I said it.
ده بجد؟ اوكي.
It is the same catalyst. Catalyst is a chemical substance secreted, sorry, not secreted, synthesis in laboratory, but the enzymes, biological and chemical substances secreted by the body. It takes the name biological because it's secreted inside the body of living organisms, not synthesis in laboratories. Okay, so what is the function of enzymes? Help the living organism to digest different types of food, and the main function of enzymes increasing the rate of the chemical reaction, increasing the rate of the chemical reaction. You got it, Hanin?
Yes. Thank you, Mr.
Welcome. Okay. Yes.
Can I say lack of moisture and humidity?
Lack of moisture and what?
Humidity.
Yes, yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. You have a session. You have a session now.
Yes, we do.
Which subject?
French and German.
No, sir, it's 4 minutes.
Okay. Hurry up.
No, time is over.
Yeah, it's 9:96. Yes.
It's 9:05.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. This session is important for you?
No.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. See you next time.